The Department of Higher Education, Science and Technology, in partnership with the University of KwaZulu-Natal, organized a traditional birth attendance conference on the 5th and 6th of June at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. It was well attended, and the purpose for organizing the traditional birth attendance conference was probably twofold. The first one was to give them a forum for the first time for themselves to speak to one another, to air their views around the activities that are involved, and also to find a way forward on their organizational issues. The second one is that we are developing a recognition of prior learning, and the recognition of prior learning is meant to redress the imbalances of the past, where the traditional birth attendants were kept out of the health care system. And we are attempting to raise their profile, their recognition, and also to promote their professionalism, and to look at the package of services that they can offer to society in order to improve the well-being of the country. The first day focused on keynote addresses to raise the issues from the perspectives of the different stakeholders. And then we also had a second part where we had international speakers. We had Dr. Andrea Litu Mason from the United States in Chicago, and then we had also Ms. Olive Tengera from Rwanda University, sharing with us what are the activities and now they are attempting to mainstream traditional health practitioners in higher education. Then we had a plenary, people responding to what had been discussed today, and this was facilitated by Professor Bonani Nechendama. On the second day, we planned to go much more in the technical work. What are the norms and what are the standards that we are looking at? So first part was to lead everyone to be on the same level of understanding. What work has been done and where do we want it to go? And then we divided the groups into three. We had a main group that focused on KwaZulu-Natal because this is where the pilot is going to be launched, and we need to see that the readiness of the norms and standards was quite good. And then we had the Eastern Cape, Western Cape, and Mpumalanga also together. Then we had the Swana, Sesotho, Pedi language group, which brought Limpopo, Northwest, Gauteng, and Free State together. The report is that they've had very successful, engaged discussions, and they have fed into our norms and standards. So the validation process has been achieved, and we'll then look at the way forward. What plan of action comes out of this, and which government departments do we need to bring in order to achieve this? So we are quite satisfied that the main objectives of the conference have been achieved, and we'll then focus on the way forward.